tough loss against the top team in the country. What did you take away from that one?
They're good. They're really good. And, I think if we can compete like we did in the third set, we would have a better chance. We just waited. We didn't wait. They put you in that situation. They're that good. But, I was happy with how we competed. I'm not happy with the result, obviously, but, hopefully this can bring some momentum into what we do next week against OU.
Coach, were there any stats that stood out? We weren't able to get the stats, so I didn't know if you saw anything that stood out to you.
No, nothing really stood out. I mean, I think what stood out was Sky serving. She had a couple aces. And do we have the final stats somewhere?
Yep. All right, I'll send you a final book once we had it. We had obviously issues with Genius tonight, so
yeah, no worries.
So, I mean, yeah, Sky had two aces, but nothing else really stood out. I mean, we hit 017 and they hit 333, and we talked about this with the team is they don't make a whole lot of mistakes. They're averaging 2 or 3 mistakes a set. So, it's tough to compete when, we had 26 hitting errors again, and with only 28 kills.
One thing that won't stick out in the stat sheet was just the energy that your team brought today. I mean, you can see it in the third set, especially. They didn't give up. It looked like it was the first set all over again, not necessarily score-wise, but
right.
It looked like they were starting all over.
Yeah, they were down the second set. I thought we were really flat, and we couldn't do anything right. But in the third set, I was pleased that they came out and they said, hey, we're going to do it. And, we competed pretty good.
Speaking of the third set, Emmy had some really good attacks in the third set. How important was it for her to have some good plays tonight?
It's good. It's always important for players to have success. And Emmy's one of them because she didn't play last night and she didn't play in the first set and a half. And, I'm glad that she got some kills for us. And, I mean, we need everyone. We need her. We need everyone on the team to step it up. And if we want to finish strong, then everyone has to play their role.
I'm watching your team pull facilities duty right now. Is that coach mandated or is that volunteer basis?
Volunteer. I mean, everyone has to chip in, So, they understand what they have to do. It's a team effort, I mean, you got Greg Featherston helping, and he's our oversight. He's helping put things away and all that. So, we're a family, right? And it's not 1 or 2 people doing it; it's everyone doing it. So that's what we expect from them. And thanks, Greg.
Thank you.
Yeah. So here he is, the star. But we're a family, and we expect everyone to chip in.
Coach, we've talked about Sky and her serving today and last night, and it seems like she's a very high, a risk and reward server. She'll have moments where she'll have aces, and then moments where she'll hit it out of bounds.
Right.
So how can you get into a rhythm like that when you're just a great server like that? When you have risks and rewards?
You just got to find a way, right? It's like the temperature where, if she's feeling it, she can go for it, and from the start of the season, she's gotten way better. And, she's one player that we're not going to stop her from jump serving and doing what she's doing because she has to learn from, the pressure situations and the wherever we are in the game, she has the green light. So she's going to go for it. And hopefully it pays off more than not.
I'm all set unless Ethan has anything else.
Yeah, I have one more. It's not really totally based on this match, but as the last couple days, cases have been rising in the country and mandates have been being put in place. So how important is it just to get these games in?
Super important. We want to finish the season. If we started the season, we want to finish it. So, we got one more week to go. Knock on wood, we haven't had any cases, and we got to keep it that way. So we want to finish next week at OU, and I'm proud of them up to this point for what they've done to be COVID free, and we just got to get through one more week. So if we can do that, then it'll be good.